YouTube! What is up, everybody? We are back here with another donation deck Thursday. This is Mono Red Devotion coming to you from Lemon Wedge in the chat. We have a Nykthos deck. You know, I'm sure that you're all used to this card by now if you've played the Pioneer format. Well, you're not playing green cards with it. We're playing red cards with it. So, Burning-Tree Emissary is a card that some of the green devotion decks play, but it also happens to be a red card that you can tap off of. You can cast off of 2 red sources. So that is kind of the engine that we're working with here. Burning-Tree plus Nykthos generates a lot of mana because Burning-Tree is a free spell, and you can use the 2 mana to then activate Nykthos. We have some powerful triple pip cards like Goblin Chainwhirler. We have Torbran in the 4 spot. And the goal here is to just put a bunch of permanents onto the battlefield, and then you have kind of like Fanatic of Mogis with Solphim, which is kind of like a new addition here, but it doubles your damage with Fanatic of Mogis, which is pretty cool. So it kind of requires you to have a lot less resources to actually kill them. If you have like Fanatic plus Solphim plus some other devotion, then you're pretty good there. Same with Torbran, because it doesn't double, but it deals +2, so you get a little bit of extra damage that way. And then we kind of just have some quote-unquote good cards like Chandra, Torch, Defiance, Fable. Card's great. Also copies Fanatic of Mogis, which is pretty good. Copying Goblin Chainwhirler can be pretty effective. And then topping out the curve with some Glorybringers. And yeah, the rest of the 2-drops here, just to go over those quickly, there's only 2 Wily Goblins, which is a card that I've played with a little bit more in the past. I have played some Mono-Red Devotion decks that have had 4 copies of that. We've decided to replace a couple of copies with some Eidolons, which Eidolon isn't as good when you're going off with Nykthos, because you're providing, like, it's not giving you as much mana as Wily Goblin, because Wily provides you with the treasure, but Eidolon is a little bit better when you don't have Nykthos, because you can kind of just play like this mono-red, like, slightly aggressive, slightly mid-rangey type of game, where you just have, like, Eidolon into Chainwhirler into, you know, one of these 3-4 drops, and kind of just kill your opponent that way. And then in the sideboard, we have 4 copies of Leyline of Combustion, both a very good card against Rakdos because they're targeting a lot of your stuff, and just a free permanent that you can put onto the battlefield, which is very powerful with Nykthos, more devotion. And then we also have a Chandra for the control matchups, a couple of Roiling Vortexes. Here, there are some decks that gain life, but it's mostly here for the Lotus Field deck because they cast Emergent Ultimatum, which casts spells for free. So if they go Ultimatum and cast 2 spells for free, they take 10 off the Vortex. So that's pretty important there. A couple of Rows to deal with Shieldred, Alpine Moon for Lotus Field, maybe opposing Nykthos decks. Filigree Sylex, not sure exactly why this is in here. Maybe you're afraid of tokens, maybe you want to bring it against like Llanowar Elves and blow up a couple elves, and then a couple of Pithing Needles for Mono Green Devotion and Lotus Field. So that is the deck, and let's get started. What's up, Tomber? Does Flip Fable provide devotion? No, it does not. Yeah, the Flip anything does not provide devotion. Learned that the hard way. Yes, the copies have the pip. So, like, if you copy a Chainwhirler, the Fable copy, it does have the pip, so it does add more devotion, which is kind of nice. Okay, this hand is not too bad if I can draw a red source, and we have Play with Fires to buy time, so I think we'll keep this. How dare you say that, Pike S&D? If you're watching this on YouTube, please do not pay any attention to Pike S&D's comment. He was lying. He was joking. Promise he didn't mean it. What are they taking here? Probably Burning-Tree. Yeah, makes sense. I could hold up Play with Fire in case they play Bloodscythe Harvester, which I think is worth. I might end up paying 3 life down the line, but can always just play this on turn 2, so. Bustin'. What bustin' they banks right now? Okay, let's go Tapland, go. Yeah, Thoughtseize into what the hell? Not what I expected after I saw Basic Mountain. Well, I guess they were on the play anyways. So they didn't even see the mountain. They had no idea, but now they are aware. What are we taking? This looks like the black-green mid-range deck that we played yesterday. Although I don't think we had Bankbuster main deck. Is there any reason to cast Play with Fire? No, not really. I'm going to play Chandra anyways. Can go Chandra. I guess it's kind of awkward because they get to kill the Chandra with the Bankbuster. Maybe this is bad. Because Chandra goes to 4 and then they just go Creature, Crew, Bankbuster, kill it. We're playing Brendan DeCandio's deck from Twitter tomorrow. What's Brendan's deck from Twitter? The standard deck? I'm not. Which one are you referring to? Oh, you mean the Dredge deck? Maybe. I saw his tweeted. That deck looks super sweet. Some Urborg Lurgoyf action. I'm so down for it. Yeah, Yeah, in fact, let him cook. Well, you see, can't play this Goblin Chainwhirler. It'd be nice if I could play the Chainwhirler. Yeah, Fatal Push, no push. How amazing was it, Ezzy Wolf? Yeah, nice mana base, by the way. This is exactly how we drew it up. But just you wait. Once we find that red source, that kind of works. It's actually probably one of our better draws. Because we can take a chunk from the shadow there at 10. And then we can Fanatic for 5 next turn with 3 more damage in hand. This is good. Opponent's at 10 and we've done nothing. Yeah, well, they double Thoughtseized. They double Thoughtseized, we had an Eidolon, and we play the fired them, and the Chandra, and they took a damage off waste, I think. So, did they take a damage off waste? I don't think they did. Turn 1 tower into Forest and Mountain. Turn 3 Yavimaya Sojourner. I don't know what any of those cards are. Yavimaya Sojourner and Molten Monstrosity. No idea what those cards are. Your guess is as good as mine, chat. I know what Gaia's Might is. Mostly because I'm a, old-ass boomer. I don't know what the other ones are. We bustin'. Monstrosity gets cheaper based on the power you have. Sojourner basic land types. Could have maybe attacked there and offered the trade, but then this is worth less damage. So I think just holding it back is good. Oh, right. If I trade, then this gets exiled. So yeah, I don't want to do that. Lisa. The Glizzy. 3, 4, 5, 6. They look very close to dead. Do we get greedy and play Solphim first? I can't play both, right? 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is 8 mana. So if I play Fanatic, they have Abrupt Decay on Chainwhirler. They go to 4. This puts them to 2. Aren't they dead? Well, I'm assuming they have a removal spell for the Chainwhirler. Because they know about the Fanatic, right? Maybe they don't know about the Fanatic. Yeah, I mean, I think playing the Solphim and giving them a draw step is worse, so I'll just do this. I think there's a chance if they had a removal spell, they might have main phased it. Nope, I got jebaited. Actually jebaited. I could have shot. I can't shock the Shadow because they have the treasure token in there. So, I mean, I could have cast the shock on the Shadow, but they just pop the treasure and make it a 3/3. And I think I'd rather just shock face anyways. They're at 4. Should have removed. They should have removed it. What do you mean? Binding turn 4 Brawler. Jeez. Turn 5 attacking guy smite for 10. Good God. That's crazy. Yeah, send me the screenshots. If I take this, they're just going to kill my Anax anyways, right? Should probably shock them first, see what's on top. Certainly don't want a second copy of that. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I could have just went Solphim plus shock. Yeah, I should not have done that. What am I doing? Yeah, I just had Solphim plus shock. I have 1 card. Do we think they have a removal spell? I can probably afford to play around it, right? Nah, because that's worse if they, draw a removal spell. I'm giving them more draw steps if I wait, I think. What's up, Vinny? Alright. Play well, get rewarded, something, something, something. You already know. I'm just simply too good, Alright, Leyline of Combustion seems very good. They have a lot of removal spells. This is the Combustion Mirror match. I don't really think I want Needle for Bankbuster. Sylex seems kind of slow. It does kill Glissa, but very, very slow at killing Glissa. They have to have Shieldred in their deck, right? They wouldn't play a Golgari mid-range deck without Shieldred, so... Was the Rock deck any good? I went 3-2. It was, the Jun 5-0. It was just about as medium as Rakdos to me. Rakdos just seems like a better deck for sure. Yeah, Chandra's not great against Bankbuster. Because they play Bankbuster, you play Chandra, don't impact the board, and they just go creature kill Chandra. So I don't love it. Trim on Torbran. Actually, the Anax aren't great. Anax is not great against Misery Shadow. I could cut those. I don't think I can afford to cut my 2-drops because I just don't have enough of them. So let's cut the Anaxes and cut the Torbrans to lower the curve a little bit, I think. Torbran's also not that great if they're killing a bunch of your stuff, so I think this looks good. Yeah, if they have black mana and they're playing with removal spells and mid-range cards, you kind of have to assume they have Shieldred. Opponent said, love me a good Fanatic of Mogis. I love that card too. That was a card that I played way too much back in the day. More than I care to admit. And to be quite frank with you, the red decks in that standard format were not that good. Not nearly as good as black and blue. The red decks in this standard format, though, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Did you guys see my mail day today? We got a nice little mail day. Well, I already had the Raijus, but I included them in the tweet because they fit with the theme of today's mail days, so. I'm kind of mad because I thought I bought regular adversaries, and I didn't. Because I'm not really a big fan of this, like, the black border shit. Maybe I should have bought the regular Rending Flames too, but the Punisher is really sick. I do like that art. This hand seems very good. Goated red deck is Guilds of Ravnica Frenzy red. Frenzy is a cracked card. You know, Thoughtseize me? Oh, Shock Thoughtseize, take 4. Do it, you won't. I do have 4 dens in my deck, but I really don't want them to Thoughtseize my 3rd land, so I think I should just play this. I get punished if I draw a 2nd den, but I do not want to get this Thoughtseized. Although maybe if they Thoughtseize this, it's better for me than them Thoughtseizing the Fable. It's close. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm probably like 40% to play red at this point and 60% to play Atarka. So, or Atarka, Atraxa, not Atarka. All right, turn 3 Fable. I heard this card's good. So the nice thing about playing Leyline is you can discard extra copies to Fable. Well, there's no Atarka in Standard. If it was in Standard, I'd be in, but all right, give me a Chain Father. He would just play the 2nd copy, and I kind of want to play Solphim this turn. It's nuts in the matchup. Yeah, but the first one's good enough. I don't think you need the 2nd one. I can't imagine not playing Solphim this turn. Well, I mean, okay, maybe I'll play the 2nd one. Maybe I'll play the 2nd one. All right, let's do it. Good luck targeting my shit. Target my thing. Take 4. -4 Keck W. Get out of here. I'm going to play Goblin Heel Cutter and Dragon Fodder Mono Red again. Goblin Heel Cutter is a hell of a card. I've actually considered that for Pioneer Red decks. Specifically against Shieldred. Like, they tap out for Shieldred, and you just go Dash Heel Cutter, what's up? I think it could be good. Ooh, that's tough. That is a tough way to go about it. Might as well play the Wily Goblin this turn, right? Just for more devotion. Alright, your turn. That is a tough way to go about it. Joel. Can we get some Joels in the chat for the legitimate business person? Did you guys see my tweet, by the way? Look at this tweet. I didn't even try to, like... I didn't even try. I just, like, took a screenshot. And we're at, like, almost 900 likes in this tweet. The legitimate business person. Don't even have to try. I wanted to find a Nykthos there. Alright, Roast. What's up, Lit King? How you doing? Okay, we crew in. Should we play Solphim first? I can suicide the Shaman token to hold up Indestructible for Solphim. I mean, I don't want to discard 2 Fanatics just to Solphim, though. 2, 4, 5... I mean... They have 5 cards. They missed a land drop. I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to go attack with the Shaman token. Probably going to block. I'm going to at least hold up the threat of Indestructible. Even though I think that they're willing to trade a removal spell in their hand for 2 random cards. Oh, they also just don't block, which is way good. Much better for me. I think I like this play, though. Then we can, like, Fanatic plus copy it with Reflection next turn. Because if they have a removal spell, they kind of have to target Reflection anyways. Right? They're just screwed. I hadn't thought about that one. That makes this play a lot worse. It does make this play a lot worse. Well, good news. Go trigger on the stat copy for more devotion. They go to... I mean, they're still super dead, right? They're still super dead. They can't possibly win, and they're at 2 and I have a Leyline in play. Calculated. We baited the extinction event. Played it even, so they would extinction event on even though the best card, the card that we wanted to keep was the odd anyways, right? That was fucking easy. Okay, this hand's got a lot of lands, but I do have a good-ish curve, so I think I'll keep. I think that might be Aaron Barrich. This is going to be the deck that finally gets Nykthos banned. You guys thought it was green all along. You have not seen the Mono Red Devotion deck. Well, at least we finally got Nykthos banned. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. Oh, come on. I feel so bad. I feel so bad, chat. I really genuinely feel bad. Somebody get the clip ready. Yeah. 07s. 07. Surely they won't play her on the second Goblin Chainwhirler, right? It is Aaron Barrich. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. That's who I thought it was. Ooh, okay. Well, I can go Chainwhirler play with fire. Or I can just let them go off with Realmwalker because I have a second Chainwhirler, which I think I'll do that instead. Then we'll just play the Solphim. Also, Solphim into Chainwhirler is disgusting. Now it's literal Plague Wind. You know, it was like half Plague Wind before. Now it's actual Plague Wind. Sounds good, JS. Make sure you get that charged. Hope you have a good day today, buddy. Okay, resolves. I accept. Yeah, this is just Fury. You thought Pioneer was safe from Fury? I got some new... That's the title of the YouTube video. Fury and Pioneer? Question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point. You have to spend mana, though? That is true, you do have to spend mana. Wait, why didn't this die? Oh, it's only doubled. Okay, never mind, I'm dumb. Whatever, I'll just shock it. I don't know why I thought it was... What's that card? I thought it was the other one. It's the 4-mana. What's the 4-mana one called? Torbran, because Torbran is +2. Yeah, Torbran is +2. Going to Naples tomorrow for the RC. First big event. Well, first and foremost, Manda. Best of luck. Hope you crush it. One important thing about specifically the regional championships is because it's open decklist, use that to the most advantage as possible as you can. I.e., just like make sure that you are, you know, try as best as you can to like not memorize, but you know, like learn about what one-ups your opponent might have and stuff like that. Open decklist events are really difficult, especially if it's your first event, but I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, also, if you beat Mengu, you get free sleeves. That's a very good thing to remember. We can't forget about that. All right, I think we found the Filigree Sylex matchup. Or anything else? I feel like Roast might be too mana inefficient, although it kills their like 2s and 3s, so it's not too bad. Chandra seems a bit too slow, and I don't like everything else. Maybe cut a couple Fables. Maybe the Anaxes. They do chump block Anax pretty well. And they don't play removal spells, so. Can't tell if this deck is broken or if we're just getting like very good matchups / very good opening hands. I'm gonna keep this, I think. It's a little mana heavy, but like play with fire their elf into Eidolon. It's got a good setup, I think. Yeah, don't buy the hot dogs. My best advice for going to a convention is don't buy food from the convention stand. It's usually terrible. I'm gonna kill it because I don't have a Chainwhirler in my hand. I could try to ramp into Chandra or Glorybringer. I think it's better to go Eidolon into Wily Goblin tap land, and then I can go turn 4 Glorybringer. I guess this is worse if they just play a second 2-drop, right? We're just running out of Naked Dwynen's Elite? I'm cool with that. Alright, let's go Goblin plus tap land. We can Glorybringer next turn. I'm not going to offer the trade. I think my Eidolon is more important than their Elite. So they have Coco. It's a good card. It's beatable. Alright, let's bang on them. Let's go Exert, but not attack with these two. And then they Coco, we can Whirler next turn. Yep. Coco resolves. Double War Master. Okay. Could maybe be a little sus. Still have 3 cards in hand. This turn could go poorly for us, especially because we had to use the treasure, which means that we can't, like, even if I draw a Chainwhirler, I can't double Chainwhirler next turn. Yeah, this might be a little tough. We may lose this game. I think that's lethal, but it's pretty close. E5-9, go to 7. We go trade chump, go to 5. They might attack with the War Masters. So I could trade chump. It's like killing the 1/1 is irrelevant when I'm going to play Chainwhirler next turn. Still have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I want to chump. Chumping is worse if I draw Nykthos, though. If I keep the Goblin in play, I'll have 6 mana, so I still can't really double spell. Let's just trade chump. Go to 5, so I can go Chainwhirler, kill their tokens. They have 3 attackers. I block here, go to 1. That's my only out. They have Stone Cold. Oh, I'm just dead to the lair, right? Yeah, they just fire up the lair. Fire up the lair, I block here, take 6. I didn't have any way around it, so. Alright, game 3. Playing an RSQ is on black-white mid versus Lotus Field. Made a 10/10 lair, attacked, got to Vanishing Verse, and Onlooker called the judge on me. Yeah, it's green, right? Like, lair specifically says it's green. If it didn't say it was green, then you wouldn't be able to do that, but it is a green card. This hand's a little sketchy. It's really good if I draw Nykthos. We can go turn 2, Eidolon, turn 3, Goblin, and then Nykthos with 4 Devotion in play. But it's like really hard to keep a hand with 2 Glorybringers and only 2 lands, so I'm just going to ship this. Better, but not by much. Definitely keeping this one. I'll play Smashing Tapped on turn 1. No, I'm actually going to go Sokenzan. Yeah, I'm going to Sokenzan on 1. They play Elf, I go Spike Field, untap, Smashing Goblin. I think I like that better. They might not have known it became green. It's not the most, like, the most intuitive thing. Always draw double Smashing. Then we can go turn 3, Solphim. Solphim is kind of powerful with Smashing. I do like that. Ooh, does that let me Solphim and Smashing this turn? So we go Burning-Tree. No, I'm a little bit short, right? Burning-Tree, Nykthos for 4. Yeah, I'm a little short. Alright, please don't Coco me. They're probably going to Coco me, though. I mean, at least I have the Vanishing Burst after they Coco. And Shadow Skull Smashing is very nice with Solphim. This is a 5/4? Probably just go to combat first. Attack with just Solphim. They'll probably take 5, and then I'll just play... I might even hold the Ramunap Ruins, just in case they decide to go to kill the Solphim. Might just save it. I don't want to just kill the Land of Elves. I'll get more value out of this next turn. So I think I'm just going to pass. Yeah, let's pass. Okay, we can beat that, I think. I think I can beat that. I'm going to go pretty wide Jewel, though. The War Master. Yeah, Solphim is only non-combat. It would be a little too busted if it was just regular damage. Because then it would just attack for 10. This card would probably be way too good. 4 mana, 10 power creature. Vivian Monsters Advocate. I accept. Make a tree. Tree Vigilance. Yep. Alright, give me a Chainwhirler. Chainwhirler, please. It is not a Chainwhirler. This hits Planeswalkers, right? So if I do this for 2, I can kill Vivian and War Master, because it doubles up on the Vivian. Deals X damage, divided as you choose among up to 2 target creatures under Planeswalkers, if X is 6 or more. Yeah, so we just go 2 here, 2 here, doubled with this. This is 4. Yeah, okay. I can't wipe their board. This only hits 2 things. This card's not very good. It only kills 2 creatures. Trust me, it would be a lot better if it hit any number of creatures. We'd be in a much better spot here. No, it's not quite Fury. So we go Smashing. X equals 2 to each. Those die. And then I can go... They're at 12. Do I even attack here? Or do we play defense? 2, 4, 6, 7. Fanatic is lethal. I attack, they double block with these two. I go to 13, discard these, which make it indestructible. I lose those two. They probably just chump block and then crack me back for 3. So I'm basically like paying 3 life to kill an elf token. Not sure that's actually good. I think I'm just gonna pass. I'll still hold up 2 cards in hand to hold up the indestructible, but yeah, I think waiting is good. They're dead to Fanatic. Just draw that card. They're probably dead to Chainwhirler too. Okay. So this domes me for 7. Go to 10. Still have good-ish blocks. Okay, they're hellbent. Give me a Chainwhirler. Chainwhirler, Fanatic. Got 4 of each. How about a Wily Goblin? Not exactly what I was looking for. You can go. I know this deals 4, because it's double with Solphim. Is Rolling Thunder Pioneer legal? And should we consider playing it if it is? I might actually just shove with everything. Is it really? That's hilarious. When did it get reprinted? Oh, it was in Battle for Zendikar? I didn't know that. That's awesome. We lose this one. We've drawn a lot of bricks. I mean, our deck has a good amount of air in it, but... yeah, I think that's a smart attack by them. So... we can't really beat a second Shaman anyways. 5. What if I just took 8? Maybe I have to trade. Well, theoretically, Fanatic would still be lethal anyways, right? Even if I trade. So if I block like this, I take 6. I go to 4. They keep 4 creatures, I keep 2. And then next turn, the Solphim can block the Shaman. And if they bricked, I just go attack for 7, put them to 5, and then Fanatic is still lethal anyways, even if I trade both goblins off. So I think this is fine. Is there no card advantage engine we can play? We have Chandra. Uh-oh. We're 1 point short too, right? Because I have 7 damage. They go to 5, and then this deals 4. That's hilarious. Yeah, maybe Frenzy too. Can I attack? What happens if I attack with Solphim? Can't believe I'm 1 damage short. Attack with Solphim. They go to 7. Trade for Shaman, go to 1. I don't think that's very good. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Ruins and pass, I think. So close. We are so close to killing them. Gonna attack with Solphim. See, the thing is, I don't think attacking with Solphim changes my outs, though. Oh my god. I can't believe we lost this game. This is crazy. This is wild. We drew so many lands. Wow. That's crazy that we lost that game. Yeah, that was lethal. I'm on the draw. The draw with no 2-drop, huh? I don't love being on the draw with no turn 1 or turn 2 play. Yeah, I'm gonna ship this. It's just too slow. This is worse. Okay, we can keep this. Fanatic's a lot worse on 5 cards. And the Burning-Tree doesn't really do anything in this hand. So I think I'll just keep my removal spell and my 2 power cards. That's dead. Bro, elves back to back. If I lose to elves again, it just wasn't meant to be, you know? It just was not meant to be. What's up, Elijah? Yeah, you know you're having a bad day if you lose to elves twice with the 4 Goblin Chainwhirler deck. We can even slow roll the Chainwhirler with the Solphim. And I get this idiot. Yeah, Fanatic Solphim, Chainwhirler Solphim. Solphim is crazy in this deck. Case in point, it's going to kill all of their creatures. Unless they somehow play double Lord next turn, which I don't think is possible. I guess they could have like a main deck removal spell for Solphim. Seems unlikely. Do you think they know they're going to get Chainwhirler next turn? Photos taken moments before disaster. I'll have to blur out their name for privacy's sake, but... oh, they're now aware. They are now aware. And it was at that moment he realized that he had fucked up. People vanish. 07. 07's in the chat right now. 07's. Why are we recording? What are we recording for? Surely there's not a card that they can get that saves their creatures on 3, right? Oh, they just want to dome me for a bunch? Cool. Yeah, I'm at 8. All your shit's dead. I'm at 8, you're dead. I accept going to 8 life. Oh, man. Yeah, Mogis plus Solphim is also kind of sick. That man had a family! Alright, let's go to Twitter. I feel bad, so I'll blur out their name. Good? I feel like I always miss one. Did I miss one? No, we're good. Alright. Should have screenshot it after they courted. Oh, sure. Yeah, I didn't think about that. They had a family! Elves. Filigree Sylex. At least we found the Sylex matchup. I didn't bring in Roast before. Or no, did I? I think I did bring in Roast. And I cut the 3-mana Chandras and the Anaxes, which I think still makes sense. Anax is bad because they can just chump block it a bunch and they don't have removal spells. And they just overwhelm your board. And Chandra's not like that great of a card advantage engine. I think this one's better, so. Might be my favorite bullet song. Huh, no Chainwhirler. I do have Burning-Tree Nykthos, but not really a lot to do with it, right? This hand's kind of weird, champ. I think I kind of want to mulligan. Yeah, I'm going to ship this. Well, this is a lot worse. So, Mono Red Legends? I guess we can work with this. Put back the 4 drops, probably? This might be a hand I actually want to put back Burning-Tree Emissary. Maybe not with the Nykthos. Yeah, let's put back those. I think Glorybringer is better to keep than either of the 4 drops. Gotta put the Spike Field here. Give you energy to get a buy in a prelim, and I want to play modern QPs for Sunday. Alright, I believe in you, Scouter. If you unlock your premium powers, you can get the buy. Thoughtseize. I believe. I believe. Didge. I guess I was supposed to play the Burning-Tree Emissary there. Yeah. Def was supposed to play the Emissary. Triple green. Circle of Dreams Druid. Alright, well, I guess I'll roast it. Get roasted. Atraxa Bless. Bless. Alright, please don't have Coco. We can't be friends if you have Coco. No! I can't beat that guard. I'm not attacking. Actually, no. I think attacking is fine. I guess I get punished if they hit, like, exactly Lord plus 2/2. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, the only day that we don't play Atraxa, unless somebody requests a donation for an Atraxa deck. Okay, we win. Classic Collected Company. I am oh so familiar with that Collected Company opponent. I am oh so familiar with that one. That's just my average Collected Company. Exactly. Live by the Coco, die by the Coco. -2 Keck W. They could trade now. Land. That works too, right? Yeah, that works. Unless they have Fatal Push. Green, green. Are they besaging my Nykthos? Heads up play. Heads up play by the opponents. Get a basic. Wait, it doesn't do anything. No, that doesn't do anything. I still have 5 mana. That didn't accomplish anything. It's like, wait, that didn't do anything. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot that I had a mana floating. Classic. Did I kill the mana dork? No, they already have 4 lands for a Coco. Even if I kill the elf. If I kill the dork, they can just get the trade. It's less damage. I think this is better. I'm just gonna pass. I can fire up Den. Oh, no. They killed my Nykthos. Yeah, I can't fire up Den. Proceed. Yeah, Coco into 1 elf and then untap Besage that accomplishes nothing. You hate to see it. Oh my god, that killed him! Alright, what do we got? We got an Eidolon, an Emissary, a Wily Goblin. Sure, that's fine. Hand needs a Nykthos, but... Oh god, that nearly killed him! This hand's busted if I draw Nykthos. Yeah, I also saw that live. Not trying to date myself, but... Jim Ross is crazy. Bro, there's no way. Oh, they're playing the sack deck. Okay, I was like, there's no way we're playing against elves 3 times in a row. That would be unheard of. Unreasonable, some would say. Did you know that Nathan Steuer qualified for the Mox by being the Pauper champion? I did not know that. But Nathan Steuer is good just at Magic, so I'm not surprised. He's just good in every format. Maybe it's better to play the Eidolon. The problem with playing Eidolon is I can't Solphim next turn if I miss on Nykthos. And also, if they just go land Coco, the Eidolon doesn't do much anyways. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are they attacking with the elf? Huh? Oh, do they have Tyvar? Maybe I... No, I mean, I still think the block is fine there. I think that block's fine. Vron. Interesting. A Chainwhirler to kill the Tyvar, which is good if they have Priest. But I could get greedy and wait a turn and go Solphim into Chainwhirler next turn and get everything. Greed good, you know. I can also have Burning-Tree to protect against Priest. Greed is good. Probably going to get massively punished for doing this, but chose to play Pauper. I mean... Not a lot of people playing Pauper, so it kind of makes sense. It's probably the easiest way to get to the Mox. Yeah, you gotta wind up the chains. I think blocking is good here, because then I can kill the token with the Chainwhirler. I'm trying to think of how I get punished if I block. Do they have, like, -2/-2? I don't think so. Show me. I mean, they just want a Vran trigger, but I want to kill the token off the voice. That's why I'm doing this. What's this Vran deck? No, this is like Todd's. It's basically just the black-green sacrifice deck with voice. I think it's reasonable. Alright, all their shit's dead. All their shit is dead. All their shit is dead. Could even hold up protection for the Solphim. 07s. See ya. Take all of your cards and put them in the trash. They do get a token. They do get a singular token. But they have no cards in hand. Is that good? I don't know. Was it good? It seemed pretty good to me. Man. We're just bullying people with Chainwhirler Solphim over here. That interaction feels so messed up. Jesus. Makes me kind of think that maybe we should try a build of Mono Red in Standard that has Solphim and end the festivities. I'm thinking about that. It makes you wonder, you know? Like, you can go Mechanized Warfare and Solphim, both of which turn end the festivities. How does it work? If you have Solphim and Mechanized Warfare in play, what happens if you cast festivities? Is it 3 damage? Is it 4? Because it's doubled twice. Your opponent picks how the stack. Well, in either case, right, it would either be 3 or 4. Because in the first case, if you apply the Warfare first, it's +1 and then doubled. But if you apply the Solphim first, it's doubled and then +1. So double +1 would be 3, +1 double would be 4. So it's minimum 3, right? Even if they choose. Yeah, it's 3. That's still really good. Yeah, if they mess up, it would be 4. And I kind of think we're just doing the same sideboard plan. I guess I want Needle against Priest. I still think these cards are kind of mid in these types of matchups. I guess Leyline kind of works against Priest, because Priest does target, but I think I'm not a huge fan of it. We can, like, shave a Fable, shave a Torbran. Let's try that. Go a little bit lower in the curve. Big Chandra. Too slow, I think. Especially if they're priesting you, they're going to keep you off of Devotion, so it's really hard to get the Chandra. I don't love this hand. Sylex is already kind of slow. Okay, this hand's better. Maybe it's greedy to put back a land there, to put back a red source with the Chainwhirler, but I really want to keep the Nykthos. Might be a little too greedy. The way your opponent chooses your replacement effects. Well, I think it's because they control the creatures that are being affected. I think that's why it works that way, if that makes sense. At least that's how I understand it. Gotta get Devotion in play. Well, it's they're not choosing the replacement effects of your cards. They are, but they're choosing the replacement effects of cards that are like their cards are the ones that are being affected by your spells. I think is the way that they justify it, but it's weird. It's really convoluted and strange. I agree, it's very confusing, but run into this issue playing this exact deck with Torb and Solphim on the board. Oh yeah, that's true. It's kind of the same thing, right? If you have Torbran and Solphim, it's the exact same thing. All right, it appears that I might get massively punished for not for not keeping that red source. Although they're just gonna priest me anyways. They didn't priest me main phase. Wow. Okay. 3 cards in hand. Chainwhirler that's affected. I don't know. I know I know the way that it works, but I can't really explain why it works that way. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I think I want to go. I'm definitely have to play this so I can Chainwhirler next turn. I think I really want to kill this priest. I guess I might as well attack first. Yeah, it's just layers. We need the history channel guy meme. Layers. It's always layers. Even if it's not layers, it's still layers. What's up, newbie? How you doing? I'm good. Gonna leave the Eidolon in play. Surely they're not going to sack these two, right? I think they want to keep the Strider. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of okay with this, though. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just go for the Priest, though. I guess they want to keep the Strider. Maybe they have a second Priest. Biggest storm in California. I booked my... Speaking of California, I booked my flight today for San Diego. It was only $400. Very cheap. And a lot of the other people that I spoke with paid like $450, $550. No, it's for the regional championship, April 7th. RC. That's why we've been playing a bunch of standard over the past couple of days. RC. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay. Yes, I've been to San Diego a long time ago. It's been at least like 10, 15 years though. Well, now my Chainwhirler is not very good because they have a bunch of X2s. Well, if I play Solphim, I think we're just dead. Play Solphim, they can go activate, sack these two, untap, sack these two. I have no board. I mean, I guess I'll make them do it. But I'm pretty sure we are just dead. It'll be your first time? Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited for San Diego. It's going to be a good tournament. It's going to be a great time. I'm staying through Monday as well. My flight is... I'm getting in late Friday, but then I'm not leaving until Monday at like 8 p.m. So I'll have Monday to do a bunch of sightseeing. Yeah, I feel pretty dead. I think we can go to game 3. I think we can move on. Yeah. Die by the Tandy. Live by the Tandy, die by the Tandy. This hand is extremely reactive. Turn 1 Needle Priest, turn 2 Sylex. The issue with Sylex is it pops my own Needle if I do it on 1. I really don't like this hand. Honestly, kind of like this hand better. Just because it has Fable. Card fixes a lot of your draws. Yeah, Fable makes everything okay. Fable's also kind of cool with Fanatic, because you can go cast Fanatic, trigger on the stack, copy it to get an extra pip. Okay, not the best. Whoa, Strider. How did we get Stark talking about Furnace of Wrath? How did that get into the conversation? Are we just joling? Are you joling again? Hot joling in 4K. Tabar. That's bad. That's really bad. Not ideal. I'm in danger. I need help, chap. Heck, bye. What's our follow-up? Would have been good before. Okay, those are cards. I have 3 in hand. I think I just have to name Priest. Priest of... Oh, there's no the, that's why. Thanks, Moto. And your turn. Name Priest so I can Glorybringer next turn. Because I think they're going to downtick Tyvar, and then I can go Glorybringer, Exert, kill the Strider. Attack Tyvar, kill Strider. The way to blow up the Needle, then we're fucked, but... Good old Levin. So they won't have enough cards to get back the Wolf Strider. Oh, that's not true. They can sack an Elf. That is an interesting draw step. They have 2 cards. Glorybringer... I mean, I still think Exerting killing the Wolf Strider is good. Because if they spend their entire next turn... Like, okay, if I go Glorybringer, Exert, attack Tyvar, kill Strider... They go sack Elf, untap, rebuy Strider. That's their entire turn. Then I just get to go Chainwhirler your board, copy Glorybringer, attack, kill Strider, and yeah, that's way better. So let's just play the Glorybringer this turn. I am gonna Exert on the Strider. Yeah, thankfully they played this Boseiju, because Fable plus Glorybringer is kind of messed up. So attack Tyvar and Exert. Exert, target Strider. So I assume they're gonna at least sack an Elf. I have Coco. Okay, it's good. For them. Not for me. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I think I might have to chump block with the elemental token now. Or chump block the elemental token. Alright, I'm fine. We can move on, chat. It's okay. We can chill. We can move on. It's kind of... It is what it is. I think we can move on now. Yeah, we can copy chain. I actually think it's better to sack the Glorybringer, right? 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I'm fucked either way because I have to chump block with the Reflection. Right? Well, yeah, I'm just dead on board if I sack the Reflection, so... Oh, so I'm just dead. Man, their hand was really good. Jeez. Got the premium account. Alright, all the marbles. And this hand seems fine. Rakdos. Rakdos! BT is basically a 3-drop. Kinda, yeah. We don't have a lot of 2s we can play off of it, but... I mean, if you're playing a Nykthos deck, there's just not a lot of 2s you can play off of it anyways, right? And I mean, I'm okay with this being a 3-drop. That's totally fine. Maybe that means you need to play more 2-mana removal spells. Like, I think I had Missy Mortars the last time I played a Red Devotion deck. Yeah, sure. It just makes your curve a little bit more awkward. I understand what you're saying. Okay. So we can BT Nykthos. But we can't really do anything off of that. I guess we can play Fable. I could just Glorybringer them. Is that better than playing Fable? So this is 2... 4. So we can go Glorybringer, Exert, kill... I feel like getting the Glorybringer in play for Devotion for next turn is better. Could be a 4 stomps. No, there's no stomps. I want a Glorybringer, but I'm not really sure what I should kill. It's kind of close. Almost want to say it's the Goblin Shaman token. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill the Goblin Shaman token. The problem is they can sack this to kill the Burning-Tree, which gives me a lot less Devotion with the Nykthos in play. So it's like, do I want to protect the Burning-Tree, or do I want to give them less mana? It's really close. Very, very close. I think I'm gonna kill the Shaman token. No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna kill the Harvester. I want to try and keep my stuff in play. I think this is better. I want to try and keep as much stuff as possible, given that I have the Nykthos. So this way, if they have a Fatal Push, they can't keep me off of playing a 4-drop next turn. Although I kind of want to play a 3-drop anyways, but... If BT is basically a 3-drop that makes 1 mana, wouldn't Chandra Dress to Kill do the exact same thing, but more useful? No. Because BTE doesn't let you curve, or Chandra doesn't let you curve like that. Like, you can't go 2-drop into Chandra plus, you know what I mean? Because, like, you'd have to cast the Chandra off of the treasure, and then you wouldn't have made it activate Nykthos. That makes sense. But I think the upside of playing Burning-Tree Emissary is very high. Like, I think it's worth it. Just gonna let me untap with the Nykthos? I think they should kill something. Yeah, it's like, you should probably kill something if you can. I don't know why they waited till my upkeep, though. Ooh, could double spell here. So we can go Burning-Tree, make 6 red, Chainwhirler Fable, and do I play out the land? I think I do. And they have a treasure, so I can trade the Goblin for a treasure, but that seems bad. I'll just pass. What's up, guys? Like, BT lets you do stupid shit like this. Chandra can't do that. I could just take this. It's fine. You also have games you're losing because you have an Ornithopter, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's a bad top deck, for sure. Like, I'm not going to argue with you that it makes your top decks worse, but I think Pioneer is a format where you have to be a lot more proactive, and Burning-Tree is basically the best in your proactive draws. So I think it is correct to play it. Okay, they're super dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 Devotion. 10, which is enough to go Fanatic and Activate, so we can discard the Nykthos. Obviously keeping the Fanatic. I don't need the second Nykthos. It's pretty good, too. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Is that lethal? It sure is. See ya! Right, exactly. You need to be ahead on board, and Burning-Tree helps you get ahead on board, which is why I like it. Alright, Roast coming in. The ley lines are great. And then, what did we cut the last time? We cut the... What did I cut the last time? I think I cut Torbran's? I don't know what else I cut last time against... Well, we didn't play against Rakdos. We played against the Golgari mid-range deck, but... I guess Anax is awkward against Misery Shadow. Is that right to bring out Anax against the Fatal Push Thoughtseize deck, though? It is a 2-for-1. But they can, like, manage the 1-1s pretty easily. I think that's fine. I want to say I also cut Solphim last time, which I don't know if that's correct, but... I think a lot of these cards like Torbran and Solphim, generally get a little bit worse when your opponent is killing your creatures. I guess I could cut Play with Fire. Yeah, let's do that. It kills Fable, but nah, this is fine. 4 Dens is a lot. I think 4 Dens is mandatory. Especially with Nykthos, you just get into these spots where you have a ton of extra mana, and if you, like, run out of gas, having Den, and you can even, like, double activate Den if you have an abundance of mana with Nykthos, so I think the Dens are good. I think Den is really good. Especially given you have, you know, so much extra mana with Nykthos. He says, as he has an opening hand with 3 Dens. Although, to be fair, this is a 6-land hand anyway, so I wouldn't keep it. But yeah, we can fuck with this. Put back the second Spike Field. Yeah, I see what you're saying about Burning-Tree. Like, this hand's pretty anemic. Hand doesn't do a lot. I don't think there's ever a world where I would want a Spike Field, so I'll just play it as a land. The Red Obliterator. Is there a Red Obliterator in Alchemy? I didn't know that. What does the red class do? Is there a red class? I know you could play Elder Dragon War. I kind of like that card. Damn it, I thought about not playing the Burning-Tree for Liliana specifically. I actually thought about that. It's hilarious. Well, we're not really doing a lot here. I'm gonna kill the Liliana. Not sure if this is right, but... Dice roll card. Where's our Crux Thumbs? Where is our Crux Thumbs? Ooh, perfect. Just what I wanted. How do you always manage to miss the Gamba? I don't know. How do you not have your twitch.tv/DualMake stream open 24/7? Even when I'm offline, you should have the stream open. Rude. Very, very rude. Yeah, who's up offline chatting? I have a dedicated phone for every stream I follow. What type of phone am I? Am I the flip phone from the 1980s? Because I'm a fucking boomer. Test. What are we testing? I really want to roast this, but I also have, like, a feeling they have Shieldred. No, if they had Shieldred, they would have played it 100%. I had no cards in hand. No chance they have Shieldred in hand. Nokia indestructible phone? Can't be that indestructible. Can't wait for Doom to consult on Pioneer Horizons. If they reach out to me, I might respond. Cannot confirm or deny. The Nokia 8810. Sleek. Very, very sleek. What are like those phones from the 80s? Hold on. I'll show you which ones I'm talking about. Yes, this one. This is the cell phone that I am. This is my cell phone. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well, I mean, I can buy it, but, you know. Busted makes me feel good. We can't win this game, right? Yeah, only 9 left in stock. Imagine. 200 viewing. Why don't they just fucking buy it? What are they waiting for? Do they think it's gonna get cheaper? What did they do? Return Harvester. I mean, I guess I'll keep playing. I could draw Planeswalker. Models of the old shoulder bag phones are worth a ton. Piggyback off radio towers and untraceable. Are they really? That's hilarious. Up to some sketchy shit. If only there was a way to buy this thing I found on Amazon. Well, if you had an Amazon Prime account, you would even consider getting, I don't know if it's free delivery or discounted delivery. And you know what else an Amazon Prime account gets you? Any ideas, chat? Well, let me tell you, if you link your Amazon Prime account, which you may or may not have just purchased to get that old cell phone, and you link it to your Twitch account, you get one free, yes free, I said that right, free Prime subscription to any Twitch streamer of your choice. There you go. So if you want to buy an old cell phone from 1980, you can also subscribe to twitch.tv/Doomwake for free. I really am. I'm a man of the people. Look, it's hard out here, okay? Life is hard out here for a streamer. You can also sub to Amaranth for free, if you so choose. It is, it's your Prime subscription. I can't tell you what to do with it, but if you want to choose to subscribe to Amaranth, then that's a choice that you can make. All right, we are on the play, and my hand is fine. I keep. Oh, you're good, JS. You're good. Save that battery. I got you. You don't want to let the battery die. They mulled the 5. That's good. Next up is Standard. We're playing the Esper Legends, but a slightly different take on Esper Legends with 4 copies of Radadrobic and 4 copies of Mondrak. We're going a little deep here. We're going a little deep. All right, please let me draw a Nykthos. I don't ask for much, but yeah, without any added fees. All you have to do is check off that Prime subscription button. Or not, and that's fine. And then I can't get tacos. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay. I just won't get tacos tonight. Sag, no tacos. Ooh. That's a pretty good draw step. I think is one of the draw steps of all time. I would qualify that as one of the draw steps of all time. They just don't want me to get tacos. Dreadbore. Stamp. I could have went Uptick Roast to player on Stamp, which maybe I should have. Kind of got punished a little bit for doing it this way, but I think we'll be okay. Go to 16, play Chainwhirler. I think we'll be okay. What about Prime subs for Lobster Rolls? Lobster Rolls way too expensive. That one's out of my budget. Maybe a scallop roll, but there is a fish place down the street that has really good scallops. But I've gotten their lobster roll before, and it's not that great. I usually just get the fried scallops when I go there. Yeah, they're really not that great. Okay, I think if they had Fatal Push, they would have cast it last turn on the Burning-Tree Emissary, so I'm not playing around Fatal Push. And I think this is the correct play anyways. I guess this is maybe a bit worse if they have Shieldred, but pretty sure if they had Shieldred, they would have just cast it there, so. Oh, never mind. Okay. That's not bad. So we can go. I have enough to Eidolon, Eidolon, Leyline, and Den. 7, 4, 6. I'm just wondering if I should attack here. Attack with everything. They block Chainwhirler, take 3, go to 6, gain 2, go up to 8, and then I have Eidolon and Leyline. I think we just chill. So let's go Eidolon, Leyline, and then pass. Maybe shove next turn. Can activate Den twice. Yeah, but I can do that next turn, right? I could do that instead of playing the Leyline Eidolon, but I think this is better. That's pretty good. Oh, it's not bad. So let's go. How much mana? 11. I'll cast Solphim. And then we can go activate Den twice. And just send. They get to go block the Chainwhirler, take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, go to 2, back up to 4. But they can't target any of my stuff. And if they play a spell that costs 2 or less, they just die. Because the Eidolon deals them 2, and it doubles with the Solphim, so they're just like... They just can't cast spells, right? Unless they're 4-mana spells. I guess the one spell they could cast is Extinction Event. Does the Extinction Event beat me? They do evens, but they have to lose the Shield Rid, and then I just kill them with Den. So I think I just lose anyways. Yeah, but if they E on even, then I just have Den, right? I don't think that's going to do it. Something tells me that is not going to do it. Bing! Easy. Alright, 3-2, not too bad. Let's take a look at the deck list to close out the video if you were watching this on YouTube. Deck felt pretty good. We did take a loss to Elves, which was very surprising. And then we lost to the Sacrifice deck, which I think should be an okay matchup with Chainwhirler, but... so closing thoughts on the deck, I think I'm not the biggest fan of Chandra Dress to Kill. I think I'd like to see more copies of Wily Goblin to help the curve a little bit more, and I kind of want to cut the Play with Fires from Mizzium Mortars. It kills 3 toughness things, and it's also a lot more higher upside when you have a Nykthos draw. So I think I would like to see those changes made, potentially cutting Anaxes, maybe a 3rd copy of Glorybringer, maybe a 3rd removal spell, maybe a 4th Eidolon, something like that. But overall, I like the deck a lot. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yeah, more Jund 5-0s. I'm a bit confused by the double activation for 2 tokens. So, Den of...